Hello, I'm Cyril, and this is my first Unix lab experiment. In this, we are supposed to solve a set of questions using Unix commands. So the first question is to list the content of user home directory including the hidden files. So for that, the command is ls/a. It's going to show all the files including the hidden files. The files which are in blue are the hidden files. Next question is to list the content of var directory. For that, the command is ls var /var. So these are the content of the ls directory. So the var directory. The third question is to create two directories named dir1 and dir2. For that, the command is mkdir, which is make directory, and then the directory name. So both the directories have been created. So next is to create a hidden directory with my name. So when I include this dot here, it will make a hidden directory. The fifth question is to change into the directory dir1. For that, I'll do cd, which is change directory, and the directory name. So now my directory has changed to dir1. I have to copy the files this into a sample.txt file name. So what I'm going to do is cp, which means copy, and I'm going to give my file the name sample.txt. So when I check my file sample.txt, it will have the content of etc passwd. So now the next question is to change to my home directory and use pwd command to check your home directory. So to go back to directory, I'm gonna write cd space 2 full stops. So I'm back to my home directory. Now to check it, I'm going to use pwd. So here I can see that I'm in my home directory. Now I have to create a file tst1.test1.txt using VM editor and insert all these values into it, and then I have to answer these two questions. So I've already made a file called tst1.txt. So it contains all these information, data inside of it. So my first question is to display the student names who are having research interest as grid computing. For that, I'm going to do grep, then grid computing, then the file name in which I have to search. So this will show the name and register number of the students which have the research interest as grid computing. So the second part is to list all the student names and register number in the class. For that, this will show all the name and register number of students. Next question is to display the content of the file tst.txt without blank lines. So for that I'm going to do grep.tst1.txt. Okay. Next question is to move the file sample.txt from directory 1 to directory 2. So that I'm gonna go to directory 1, and from here I'm gonna move my file sample.txt to directory 2. So my file has been moved. When we look, we don't have any file name sample.txt in dir1 anymore. So I'll go back to my home directory. Now the next question is to change directory into dir2. So to do so, I'm gonna change directory to dir2. So here I can see my directory has changed. Next question is to check whether the file sample.txt is present there. See, okay, so my file sample.txt is present in directory 2. Next question. You have to rename the file sample.txt to new.txt and check whether sample.txt is there or not. So I'm gonna do move new text. So now I'm going to check if sample.txt is there or not, and we can see that it has changed. The file has been renamed from sample.txt to new.txt, and in my directory 2 I have new.txt as the new file. Next question is to display the calendar of December 2020. For that, cal 12 2020. It's gonna show the calendar of December and the year 2020. So here I have the calendar for December, month December, and the year 2020. Next question is to remove the directory dir1. So I'm gonna do remove directory and then the directory name. This is going to remove my directory 1. I have to display the last 3 lines of the file tst.test.txt. For that, I'm going to do tail 3.test1.txt. It's going to show the last 3 lines of the file test.txt. So these are the last 3 lines. We can see these 3 are the last 3 lines. It's the same. Next question is to display all the commands you have executed so far and save the list into a file name today's history.txt. When I go to today's history, I can see all the work that I have done today. Now last question is how many files are present under your home directory. For that I'm going to do ls and word count. It's going to show the number of files that are present in my home directory. Thank you, that's it.